Listen up, team. We've got reports of a new player in the underground. Her name is Zalika, and she's trying to become an evil genius.
Sir?
What is it, Perkins?
Is it true they kidnapped a scientist, sir?
Yes, they did. And who knows what diabolical research they'll be getting up to.
Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome back to our preview playthrough of Evil Genius 2 as Zalika, the scientist evil genius. So, today we have a few goals in mind. Firstly, we've learned how to make scientists. However, all they can currently do is just sit around and drink coffee. We actually need to make a research lab so they can actually do something. Secondly, apparently minions get hungry. Who knew? We don't. We have no need for food. Minions do, though. So we've got to actually do some sort of minion care. Like, we should probably set up a canteen, maybe even a place for them to sleep. We can push the boat out and give them some other amenities like morale. But yeah, we definitely need at least to get a canteen. And of course, lastly, we got to continue with a place to call your own and recruit a new minion type. Now, I was planning on getting the guard minion type because I generally run a few more guards than I run of the other type of minions because, well, it's useful to be secure in your own lair. However, they just updated the game before I recorded this, and there have been a few changes. Well, a few that I've noticed. One is, if I unpause the game, you'll notice that our durability is currently max on all our equipment. Durability, at least until now, didn't used to drop before you got your technician. However, for whatever reason, it starts dropping very, very quickly. And yeah, I can confirm from playing some of the game in other places that everything will start to break down incredibly quickly. Like, incredibly quickly. It's actually very difficult to get set up right now. For whatever reason, we need to get the technician now. Luckily, we do, if anything does break down, have our special ability, which allows us to fix stuff using our nanobot cloud. But we can only use this, I think, 4 times before we can't use it again, because we're not allowed to go to 0 smarts. So we can probably use it 4 times. So let's get set up with that.
Are you responsible for the state of this room? Is that computer supposed to be giving off sparks?
She seems weirdly angry considering the voice. Like, there, she's like shouting and like raging. What? This is really weird. It doesn't seem to match the actual voice acting.
Yes, boss. That's how we know it's turned on.
It looks broken to me. Don't you repair these things?
We try, but it hurts. The sparks,
see, this is actually funny. The sparks. That's how we know it's turned on. Kind of funny. I don't think it necessarily comes across as funny as it could be, but like, it's still quite funny.
From a ramshackle lair with hunker-junk equipment. Kidnap a specialist, interrogate them, find
this is just
out
odd,
how
though.
to repair these things.
I have no. She just keeps shouting, and you're like, there is no shout effect, and she's like literally shaking with anger, and that's not what the voice acting's doing. Oh, those cutscenes really throw me. Now we're going to get ourselves a technician. There is a technician down here. There's one here, but we've got an operation going over here. Okay, well, why don't we expand our network? Because we've earned it. We've got a little bit of money. We can afford it in terms of power. And what we'll do is we'll expand down to where there's a technician to grab. So let's confirm that.
You're running out of gold.
Yes.
Maybe rob a
A bank? That, and you're running out of gold. Maybe spend less or steal more. Just those lines. I know there are more than those 2 voice lines. However, for some reason, it nearly always is those 2 voice lines. It is just very repetitive. I wish I could shut that voice off. You cannot. You can turn off all voices. You can't just turn off that one. I really cannot wait till you can do that. Okay, so now we have that. We have... Oh, we actually have 2 broadcast strength. We weren't using one. Nice, sweet. Let's grab this, and we'll also grab one down here. And then we'll have every faction will have 1 territory in. I feel we have to do the cafeteria sooner than the actual, like, research lab. Just because the research lab is then going to involve quite a lot of expensive equipment. And research is actually quite expensive, whereas the cafeteria surprisingly cheap. So this is what I like to do for the cafeteria at the moment. I don't know, it's changing whims and stuff, but I like open plan cafeteria because you can actually have the entranceway to this be in the hallway. Like if I show you this again, you'll see that the footprints, which is the entrance, like where your minions need to be able to get in to access it, can be in the hallway. You can't put something half in and half out of a room, but you can put the entrance in a different room. And this kind of looks cool. Like I feel it looks like those tiny little, like, what are they called? Like cafes or whatever you get in like malls or like shopping centers, where technically like the actual stalls or chairs are in the actual room itself, but to get to them you just kind of walk in straight off the street and it's fully open plan. I kind of think it makes it look more lived in, and there's no reason to put a doorway on it. And in fact, there's actually a good reason not to put it in a separate room with a doorway, because you'll get a lot of minions hanging out and eating food here. And if, say, there's an emergency going on, like there's a fight in the corridor, they'll be able to see this. If you put a door on it, they won't be able to see it. So, a slight benefit. Hell, we could even, like, put it off the main corridor, but I'm going to do this for now. And we will confirm that. It costs 4 power. We got plenty. We've got 11. Cool. Durability check-in. It's still falling. Look at that. We've only been playing for like a few minutes unpaused, and this chair is already down to about 80%. I told you the durability thing. It must be a bug. There is no way this can be like designed this way. Otherwise, how are you meant to get like anything up and running? Investigator, please tell them to go away.
And distract that intruder.
Has been established.
Oh no! Fighting is starting. Quick!
Do you see that intruder?
Murder them. We're under attack. We're not actually under attack. We're just in range to respond.
I'll make a statistic out of them.
There we go. Anyway,
I'm intrigued to see the
carry on.
results.
Nothing to see here. Look at all of the minions just hanging out in the cafeteria. Like, they're desperate for food to the point they're just hanging out, waiting for food to be ready. I guess maybe we should make it, like, bigger so they've actually got room to hang out. Really don't right now. Now, we do have a lot of backlog in terms of people who are hungry and waiting to be fed, but I think 2 will be enough to get through that backlog. It'll just take some time. Right, let's kidnap that scientist, technician. A global coterie of technicians meets every year in different rundown building where they spend a happy week indulging in their favorite pursuit, rewiring stuff. Send a minion to bring one home. Okay. The wiring's on the wall. Yeah, I like it. Good. Right, and let's send them to do... Ooh, 50,000 for 6 workers. Normally this is 20,000 for 3 workers, and it takes 5 minutes less. But 2.5 times the money for slightly longer and double the workers. This is actually worth it, despite our worker shortage. Like, yeah, we're going to do this. They aren't suspicious. We did kill loads of their friends. Uh-oh. Someone stop this. There we go, thank you.
Your minions are
No!
in combat.
Murder this person.
I want that intruder found and killed.
Oh, you're just taking a picture of the body of the person you murdered. That seems unfair. Quick. Do the hitting. There we go. Okay, there's a lot of bodies to clear up there. Whoops. They are now complaining about a lack of beds, so I guess we can also do beds. I was about to put beds off the corridor like this. The people might complain about the noise, so we're actually going to put our beds in like this. It needs to be 5 wide. And I think an odd number long, so we'll go with... I'm going to go with 7 long for now. And then we can put a door in there. I'm not going to put the door in for the moment, like we could do, but it takes power. I don't really see the point. It blocks line of sight. Oh no, that doesn't matter. Like, there is literally no point to blocking line of sight here. There's nothing suspicious in there. I guess agents would be like, what is inside? They did that a lot in the first Evil Genius. Like, you could kite agents around by putting a hallway full of doors and they just get lost being like, I want to know what's behind this door. It was always a bit of a cheesy tactic and I never did it, but it was definitely effective. We could put temporary doors in here just to slow the agents down. I think that might be a good idea, if only temporarily. It's very much a temporary thing. We can use these doors elsewhere later. This chair is less than half strength now. We need that technician. This is not good. Like, we need many technicians. We have to get the technician interrogated and start producing them before this all goes wrong. So, heat reduction. There's obviously one hiding right behind. Seriously, the UI in this game is... I think it's fine from an aesthetic point of view, but it's poorly thought out in terms of UX. Like, why is this hiding behind this pop-up? This is really bad. Ooh, 5,000. We'll take this. That's normally like 10,000, so this is a half-price deal to get rid of the heat. And you might be like, hey, don't you need money? Well, maybe not right now. But yeah, what the idea is that we're paying money so we can do the money-making scheme faster. And it's a cheap amount of money compared to what we'd normally be doing. I don't need the heat reduction one. I want the other money one. The one's going to last longer and use less workers per minute. There we go. Here we go. It's starting to spark. We need to get that prisoner. Oh, we've got a reward to collect. 2. Finish scouting. That's 10,000. And also hire more minions. Very nice. Well, we're going to spend that money very wisely and expand our power facility. And go to items. Copy that. Oh, we'll just expand it that much for now. Oh, hello. The cafeteria is already sparking. Look at this. It's already down to a 3rd durability. This is what I was talking about. I swear this has to be a bug. Everyone's doing a nice sleep. That's good. I guess everyone's kind of busy doing this. I'm hoping you're going to get the technician right now. Like, hey, the cafeteria is electrocuting everyone. Look, if I need to, I will tell people to go do this technician job. This one, maybe it's bugged. Minion. Oh, no, you are the minion going to the scheme. I'm going to leave the other scheme open until I can confirm that scheme's actually being done. Oh! They're finally doing the mission! Huzzah, right, okay, in which case, you can do money-making scheme. You can do other money-making scheme. And please get me a technician soon. Everything is literally electrocuting people. Technician has arrived on my island. Thank God. We need to... the chair's less than 1,000 durability. This is not good. We do have a Mastermind ability if we need it. Also, why the hell is this hiding? Ugh. Seriously. Where's the technician? Someone go get the technician. I think this is going to break. There we go. There's the technician. Also, the durability is... Oh, it's actually broken. Right, there we go.
Power restored.
Power's never not restored. It just says that when you install a new generator for some reason. I guess with this money, we will want to be setting up our laboratory. Now I'm going to put it up here. Now, I know we want to expanding this way eventually, but we'll probably end up moving this to a different floor. So I'm thinking for now, we'll put the lab close by. Probably end up moving it again anyway, but for now. Now, we either want a whiteboard or an impact analyzer. Now, the whiteboard's like 5,005 power. The impact analyzer is 30,010 power. There's a little bit of a price difference there. However, this can be used to research a different thing than the whiteboard. A lot of tasks are whiteboard tasks. None are data bank tasks. And that's tier 2 and above science only. But the impact analyzer is actually used in tier 1 science for some reason. But one of the things it does research is being able to drill through other types of rock. Specifically this tier 2 type, which will allow us to connect our base over here, which is what we actually want to do. And then we can block this up. So I guess we're going to bite the bullet and have to afford this. Which luckily we've been saving money for. So we'll just build the room for now. Just because I don't want to block our money up. We need to be able to buy a technician trainer. There we go. Cafeteria is broken. Broken. Yeah, that's quite broken. All right, here we go. We've got the technician coming in. Let's
another
go get
Zalika.
Because we're going to need to solve this problem. Like, if you look at these machines, even these machines are getting down to halfway.
An intruder has been captured.
Okay, so
Looks like this needs a little bit of help.
thanks to our ability, that's now
Let's
fixed.
Proceed.
Otherwise, we'd have to sell it, because we have no way of fixing it otherwise. We're lucky that we have a villain who can do that. Quickly do an interrogating thing, please. We need it. We need their skills. Don't beat about the bush here. Just finger in the air, smack him in the face, whatever you need to do. There we go. Whack, whack, whack.
An
And
intruder has given
dead.
us their secrets.
Right. That said and done. Let's get ourselves a technician trainer. She uses no power. And we'll also want to train ourselves 4 technicians. We probably need to increase this number. You know what? Let's even go to 6 of both of these for now. Let's get ourselves the impact analyzer. I really want to put more than 1 impact analyzer in. 2 means you can do it twice as fast. For now, yeah, that's a bit expensive, so no. Okay, that's not the trainer. Who is doing the You don't seem to be doing the trainer. Like, I'm looking at it right here. Maybe you're the one tasked with being trained. Oh, there we go. Hello. Get working on that. Okay, both of the cafeterias are broken.
Task complete.
He's trained. Fast. We'll also want to put ourselves in a staff room. Now, staff room is actually pretty expensive. So we'll have to see how this goes, because I believe the item we have at the moment in the staff room is the TV, which is huge and can only have 3 people viewing it at a time. Really not space efficient and costs 15,000. Yeah, but it is the only thing that we have that will actually stop people's morale from just bottoming out and then them being like, yeah, I'm defecting. Where do I want to put this? It's a large machine. As I mentioned, large. Very large. Wow, yeah, that's going to fill that room. You know, we'll go to the room. We'll remove that one bit and then... Oop.
This construction.
Yeah, I know. Alright, train that technician, because everything is broken right now and people really want food. Just hanging around the cafeteria next to a smoking, electrified machine. Look, this is starting to get electric. Look at these! Durability on these is down to about a quarter. What about our power? Power's holding up a bit better. Oh, technician! Thank God. Okay, so 1 cafeteria table repaired. 2 cafeteria table repaired. Great, we still only have the 1 technician. We just need to train 2 more. Okay, everything in here is sparking now. Perfect. Hey, technician.
Optional objective.
And boop, this is what costs 15,000. It is a pit with some colorful rugs. I gotta admit, I do like the aesthetic. And a big TV. But it's so large. That's my only problem with it. It's huge. Right, let's actually start on our research. So, we want to go over to Lair. And this is why we've invested for the impact. Because we need the impact analyzer to be able to research improved mining techniques. It will cost 1,000 gold. 10,000 gold.
Research has begun.
Yeah. We might invest in one of these if we can get the money. We should be getting some money from completing the technician storyline. And we do have an ability.
Specific?
Thank you very much, Zalika. We do have an ability where we can, like, improve the priority of jobs and boost science, minions, etc., blah, blah, blah. I don't know if we want to crack it just for 1 scientist. If we have 2, we'll probably pop the ability, but for now, we're going to hold off. There we go. Scientists are all busy doing their work. This is already down. We just repaired this with our leader. Already down to almost halfway. I swear this has to be just a really dumb bug that they've introduced. There we go.
You there, the one in the apron. What is it you do around here?
Why are you so irrationally angry? What's it you do around here? Why is this also like a spiky text bubble? Like, you seem really angry, but the text isn't? And also the voice isn't? What is going on?
Me? I repair things.
Oh, suddenly really
Prevent
calm.
breakages. Turn things off and on again.
Oh, good. We need someone to keep the lair in good working order.
Okay. That wasn't particularly funny. Like, you just repeated the turn things on and off again, which is a joke from IT crowd, but not in a funny way. Like, you could have made that funny.
If you come across
Okay,
any corpses,
super angry again.
just don't turn them back on. I like them that way.
I really don't get what... maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm not getting it. but this game isn't as funny as it thinks it is. I don't... Let me know. I'm interested in the comments section. Like, I guess this is the time for me to remind you, likes and comments are really great. They really help the channel, blah, blah, blah. But genuinely, in the comments section, let me know whether it is just me, maybe being out of touch, or whether this is just genuinely not as funny as the first game. But it seems to think it's funny. Also, people have commented that the text of every bit of dialogue is the same between all the geniuses. Yes, that is true. And from what I've observed, at least. And some people have said, oh, yeah, but it's a pre-release. Like, it'll be different post-release. As far as I'm aware, that is not the case. And I don't think that's the case because each voice actor has done the lines. It's unlikely that they'd go back and redo the lines with different voice actors for different lines if they'd already done them. So, no. Really kind of sucks that they've kind of lost a lot of what makes the leaders kind of individual or have any difference because all of the talking is literally the same. This is a bit of a shame. I don't even know why those little cutscenes are really necessary because they're not that funny. We'll do cover operation. Yeah, let's do cover operation. Why not?
Another group of agents. Can't a genius with a dubious criminal past purchase an exotic lair in peace anymore?
Okay, why are you irrationally angry again here? That's not how the line is said.
It's probably all the helicopters.
Suddenly calm!
They'll be wondering what we're doing out here.
I mean, the worker's got a point. Aren't we meant to be like the mastermind? Like, duh.
That's why I chose this location. It has the perfect cover operation, even if it is abandoned.
I think the problem is that it's abandoned, boss. Not many people visit an abandoned... anything.
For once, you make a good point. Very well. Hire some staff. Dress them well. Teach them to cheat at roulette.
This is very strange. I don't know how that... Like, it's funny, but also it does make the genius seem dumb. I don't think it's the point. Oh dear. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a valet. Now, we'll probably just want to quit whatever mission we're actually doing to do this. Or we could expand and like grab an extra province, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Let's expand. I guess since we have the money, let's get an extra impact analyzer.
You do not have enough power to sustain this build order.
Yes. Thank you. That's actually quite helpful. I didn't notice that. So let's plonk these down. So if we set up here, we can grab this valet. That's what we're going to do. And this impact analyzer is being purchased. You're actually going to grab it right now. And there we go. Okay. So now that's on the way, I'm going to do the thing that I wanted to do, which is build a new one of these. We need more minions. That's 20,000 worth of lockers. And now we can operate 2 impactors at the same time.
Because
let's pop our ability.
So.
Now notice that like this scientist is getting a buff from everything. That's really handy. They'll be able to stay there longer without having to quit their job. We're almost halfway on the research.
Has been established.
We've built the criminal network, which means let's get ourselves a valet. We're making money quickly enough that we're actually about to pop all of the lockers bar 1, and that one will be done pretty soon. There we go.
Out of gold. Maybe
Up a bank. Thanks for that. Really helpful. We could maybe expand the sleeping facilities. There are a few people waiting for beds, but we aren't using all the beds, even though people are complaining about it right now, so probably okay. You are complaining about smarts. We could do a smarts thing. So the 3 abilities we have to worry about are vitality, smarts, and morale. Morale is served by the staff room. Smarts, for some reason, being separate, is served by the archive. And vitality, obviously, by like the first aid or hospital, whatever it's called. So we could do with making an archive. I kind of wanted to wait until we had the dig through terrain ability so we could kind of build all the amenity stuff for this floor on 2 spurs here. My general approach to amenities is to not have one large amenity area and instead have like, say, multiple cafeterias that are pretty small, multiple little beds, because your minions
You're
need to go
running
to
out
them.
of gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
Hey, I've been paused since you last said that. You didn't need to tell me again. So, instead of having one large amenity area, if you have that, like, your minions, like, up 2 floors, they're going to have to travel all the way down to this floor, and then over here, and then eat food, and then go all the way back to where they were meant to go. Like, it's just inefficient. So having multiple different amenity, like, hubs kind of helps, so your minions don't have to travel. But for now, we're just going to build a little bit here, and then we'll start planning beyond that. I'm going to turn that ability off. It costs her morale, and we have no way to regenerate abilities with our genius at the moment. And... ooh, the valet's arrived.
More scientists.
There we go. Beautiful. So with that done, let's go to the research menu. What other things can we do with the impactor? Like, all of this is minion stuff. We could do club rack or stun club rack. I think the club rack might be a good idea. Crank that out. We'll need to do whiteboards for most other things. I don't actually intend to do any traps just yet. Yeah, let's do this. There's our valet. Hello there. And let's crack on with another money-making scheme. We've managed to get research going, learn how to cut through tier 2 stone, which means, finally, once and for all, we can do this. Thank you. That is so helpful. We can actually confirm. Why is that costing so much? Does it cost us more to dig through this type of stone? Oh my god, I didn't know that. So look at the cost. That's 10, 20, 30. Okay, sure. Digging through this stone, 260. There is 250 extra per tile just for it being tier 2 stone. Oh, that's brutal. That is, incredibly expensive. It's painful. This is a lot of money. Okay. Right. Well then, I'm still gonna do it because I'm dumb. Maybe I won't build that bit there. We'll probably want to start building around here anyway. That'll be next episode. So for now, I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, like, subscribe, and definitely don't dig too far into the stone. Don't go into the long grass. Commenting, liking, as I mentioned earlier, really, really helpful to the channel. And if you do want to see more, you can subscribe or go check out my Discord. There will be a link down below, link 3, which will take you to my Discord. And you can go look at the announcement channel there where you'll get all my streams and videos. So that might be of help. However, I've been EnterElysium, and until next time,
stay shiny.